And, we put people through the gambit to make sure that you're not playing. And also, I got to take your phone, make sure I ain't seeing no win pics in there either because things get heinous, things get tricky. But we have never, now we didn't been unsuccessful. You feel me? We didn't been injured, maced, tased, shot, a lot of things.
Real life.
It ain't real life. Just ain't real life street stars. You know what time it is. You heard about Ariel Casserole, who of course had those 3 girls up in the basement in Cleveland, Ohio, and had children by him and kept them there for a decade or so. Is that the worst trafficking story you've heard? Are there worse stories out there than that in regards from the horrors we don't see?
I'll say this. While we sitting here right now, that same situation is going on probably tenfold. I lived in Cleveland before. And that's somebody who came across our desk before. And it's almost like when he seen us, like he kind of knew. Nobody's ever asked me that, but I spent a lot of time in Cleveland. We did 4 retrievals out there, and they used to call him R. Kelly in the neighborhood. So, yeah, facts.
Can you spot a child predator
Yes.
if you were to?
Yes, I can.
What are the signs? No, for those who don't know, what are the signs that maybe a mother should look for? Like, just what are the signs that you think someone may, like, not even the signs, but also just some of the demeanor, mannerisms they may have that you should look out for?
When they see children, if they stare with their mouth open and their nose flares, that's 1. 2, there's a certain distinctive look that they have in their eyes. And I used to have I can show you actually. I can show you actually. It's a certain, nobody ever asked me. This is why I love coming up here, man. Watch this.
We're trying to get behind the psychoanalysis of it.
Okay.
The psychoanalysis of it all. It's interesting because these are questions that maybe a new mother wouldn't even know to look for when they have a brand new child and they have a 4-year-old daughter and they're okay with the uncle or they're okay with the ice cream man and they just don't, whoever it may be. And shout out Spawn and Tom McFarlane. But it's these are the things that a new parent may not know to look for.
Man, I'm finna pull this up. Before I leave, you'll have it.
Okay, yeah. As you're pulling it up, and we definitely want to make sure, we see it, but I have to, as we get up out, make sure we touch on the process of what you're doing with Dugar. Of course, shout out Busy B, as far as in your team behind the scenes, as far as what you are shooting and what you are putting together. To shout out to capture these, what's it called, the retrievals?
Yes, sir.
To do what you're doing and having people call you. This is a legit business.
Yes. That
you're doing legit work for legit people. This is not constructed, produced. These are real scenarios that people are coming in and needing your assistance to find. And what is the criteria for someone to say, hey, I'm looking to do a retrieval? How long does someone need to be missing? What information they need to have? Sometimes it might be a pimp in the whole situation. Like, I need my daughter back. A pimp got her. What criteria are you looking for when someone does come to get a retrieval done?
So if you look on my Instagram, there's a guy on there, his name is Dustin. Dustin Rose drove from Maine to Vegas to meet us. We do a threat assessment. The threat assessment to properly mitigate risk, we got to do a rundown of all the information. And we have you get a polygraph test done. The threat assessment is to prove validity of your claims. It's to make sure that, you know, a lot of people are mentally unhinged these days. You feel me? They'll be obsessed with a female and want you to try to go take her from a boyfriend, crazy stuff like that. So, you know, we call you to the war room. You feel like that video you see, dude got searching dude, that's real deal. So that's real deal. You feel me? And like, we never would film this type of stuff, but you know, you gotta have receipts. You on the internet making waves. So, you know, like, part of the retrieval series though, there are gonna be some cinematic parts where things are done in a cinematic scope. But you also gonna see hands-on in the field, us going out after getting information. And, you know, we put people through the gambit to make sure that you're not playing. And also, you know, I got to take your phone, make sure I ain't seeing no pics in there either, because things get heinous, things get tricky. But we have never, now we done been unsuccessful. You feel me? We done been injured, maced, tased, shot, a lot of things. But I'll be honest, over like the 5, 6, 7 years, they got real lazy. You know, like lookouts at spots used to be dangerous dudes. Now, you pull up to the spot, the lookout, a meth head passed out in the car. Or they got a little woman as a sex worker, she to look out for the other females. I'm like, man, this y'all security? So, you know, that money too good, you feel me? And I guess business booming, they done got lazy, you feel me? And then, you know, we be fucking up people money. So, you know, that people be mad. People be mad. That's a dude right now. He got a video up. He's showing like these fingers is gone. He's trying to say I did it to him, shit like that. People like that coming out, you know. I'm going ahead and make my exit here in a second. You feel me? I'm following the protocols.
What race do you see the most trafficked?
White women. For sure. Yeah.
Prize ponies, I guess you could say.
Say that again?
No, I'm not gonna say it again. With that being said, it's 2025 for Big Homie CC. Man, you're making waves all over the place. Shout out to all the platforms you've been on. Again, you're crossing barriers into, you know, another field to where not only are they getting your history, but also seeing precursors, like you said, what's to come.
Definitely.
What do you have coming up outside of course, you know, Street Stars interviews and things of that nature in 2025? Who are some people you're working with? Shout out some of the teams, some of the ventures you're going on.
Okay, yeah, man. A lot of big things coming out. You know, I got the series on Look Who TV, Can't Make This Shit Up series. First episode dropped, it did good. Second episode is coming. I got a new show coming out with my homie, I Don't Know Ro. You know, we got that finna drop. We got the Retrieval series. Michael Franzese is gonna be on that series with me. You feel me? We got that going down. We got merch. We got a lot of merch dropping. We got the Bodyguard Handbook coming. You know, we got the Ladies How to Stay Alive kit about to drop. We got we got 2 Stay Alive kits. You feel me? We got the Ladies How to Stay Alive, and then we got just the general How to Stay Alive kit. You feel me? We got those dropping. We got the Bodyguard Handbook dropping. We got
Speaking of Bodyguard Handbook, what grade do you give Kevin Costner as a bodyguard to Whitney Houston in the movie? Because, you know, she got shot at, and then also he fell in love with her.
You know, I always say this, right? If you in love with the person that you protecting, the chances of you going to jail and crashing out is way higher. Cause hold on, y'all play with my girl in here?
Right. Yeah.
I'm a trained killer. Watch this. And now it's just going down now. You feel me?
Rational behavior, boy.
Well, you get irrational fast over the one that you really love. You be like, oh yeah? Oh, okay, man, watch this. You never do that again. You saw that baby? Yeah.
You saw that baby?
Oh yeah, baby, you seen that. That's what I'm on. Phone up.
That's dope. The Bodyguard Handbook. We gotta make sure we get a copy of that.
I got you.
Make sure we get a copy of that.
For sure.
Anything else as far as visual, audio, anything else?
Yeah, man. We got a program going with my website, thecolony.life. We building a self-sustainable community. We're gonna have 100 families. The land is here in Texas, and we partnered with Alex Miller Official. He has a company called Alex Miller Credit Repair. You come, if you sign up, you get your credit fixed, get you in a good financial position. You know, it ain't no get rich quick. You're gonna learn some credit literacy, some financial things, so you can be in a good shape. Get ready to buy some of these new crypto coins they got coming out. You know, financial freedom was our only hope. You know, for our community. So yeah, man, we just working. Shout out Alex Miller. We working.
There you go, man. We have to say it again. You know, it's always a wealth of knowledge to have you come in and sit down. Again, another one of many we plan on doing because, again, the world keeps on turning.
Yes, sir.
And things keep on happening. You know, the energy that you bring, of course, you know, we need more like you. Hopefully, there's a big homie CC in every neighborhood.
Oh God.
That is on that's looking out and making sure that things are going the way it needs to go, and make sure that we need those protectors around. So we have to say it. We appreciate you coming back through and sitting on the couch and giving us all the good game. Big homie CC back on it. You are a real life street star.
Yes, sir.
Lego.